Hello, conversationists. Welcome back. It's so good to have you back. Yeah. Mm. Did you know that when you start thinking about something, you're automatically drawing those things to yourself? Like life is so spiritual, right? When you start thinking about something, like physically, you start attracting people who are thinking the same thing, who are doing the same thing. Yeah, definitely yes. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've ever thought about it. I don't know if sometimes you get to ask yourself, why am I attracting these things or these people around me? Why am I just seeing, why are these people the only ones I'm seeing? Maybe it's your thoughts. Maybe it's in your mind. You need to check your mind. It's important too. So yes, welcome back. And if you're just joining us for the first time, I say a big welcome to you to Ross Network. I really do appreciate you stopping by. And I hope that you get to engage in the conversations that we'll be having here on this platform. Yes, thank you so much. So as I was saying, what's in here attracts. It attracts. Whatever the content is, it will attract people of like minds or things of like minds. It's like a magnet. Your mind is like a magnet, right? It just magnets the things that you're thinking to you, the things you want to do. It magnets them to you. So the last person I met who kind of gave me another push was last year, August, when I began my poultry farming journey. So I stumbled upon a video where he was interviewing somebody that I really, really, really loved. Evangelist Priscilla Shira and her husband. So I stumbled upon something like, okay, it was talking about her love story, meeting her husband, the fact that they'll be celebrating 25 years in marriage, that's Silver Jubilee, that's a lot. And I just clicked. I am a lover of good conversations, so I have specific people that I watch all the time on YouTube. Yes. So I click on this conversation and then I see the name of the podcast, Dear Future Wifey, by yours truly, Latteras Whitfield. And I'm like, okay. And then I watch that, I download that conversation and I take my time when I'm relaxed. I just sit. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes you shouldn't just Netflix and chill. There's so many beautiful conversations that can lift your spirit, improve your life, and help indirectly also improve other people's lives. If you just watch the right podcast, if you spend your time on the right podcast, you come back with testimonies, not just a testimony. So I tuned into this channel like, where have you been all my life? I mean, this channel has been there. This podcast has been there on YouTube for more than 2 years, and I didn't know about it. I didn't like more than what? And so I watched that interview, and then I paused. I'm like, God, is this you? What attracted me to that interview was the fact that what struck me about the interview was the fact that while I was trying to actually get a clearer understanding of what this podcast would probably be about in the future, back then, there was a segment, I don't know if you've watched the video on Therapy with the Word, I would just really love you to watch it. There was a segment that I've always wanted to host, and I keep saying that while we have solo interviews with people, there will always also be those occasions where we want to have more like panelist discussions and maybe even live recordings with a whole audience, a physical audience. And every time I pictured it, I just pictured healing. I picture Christians getting clarity on a lot of things that have been misconstrued in Christendom. I pictured people burdens being lifted up as a result of these conversations, healing taking place, true salvation happening, and people not being under pressure because somebody is telling them that, hey, if they do this, do that. That is people learning about the authenticity and the beauty of Christianity. Now, when you look at the Dear Future Wifey, Latteras Whitfield is a Christian, right? And what he hosts are. 99.9% of the time, if not 100%, his podcast is to heal relationships and build good marriages. Ironically, he's coming from a divorce, right? And that's where God birthed the Dear Future Wifey. I'm like, okay. So I watch this podcast and then I keep watching and I keep downloading the episodes. And to say I was impressed, it was like an understatement. It gave me another nudge. Like, when somebody not like it gave me a nudge like, okay, why I thought that conversation or that channel was just about marriages. It gives so much diverse impact on different subjects like life in general, walking the journey of faith, the struggles of Christians, Christian hurt, those who are healing. So it's not just about building marriages. It's not just about building marriages between a man and a woman, boys and girls, fathers and mothers, children and parent relationship. It's actually about building a marriage with God through a marriage with other human beings. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it does to me. So every time that I got clarity now, by the time I admit it and I was penning down my summaries for the segments that I want to have in my show, I told myself there's just no way that I would be doing this without giving kudos to Latteras Whitfield. He's given me a very nice perspective and so many topics have come up from his teachings and I'm like, okay. Not from his teachings, from the way he hosts. And yes, he's a minister of the gospel, yeah. He's a minister of the gospel. And it just warms my heart to see that Christians have platforms like that they can go and engage in meaningful conversations that have to do with our faith. Because our faith, it encompasses everything. Our daily lives, the people we interact with, our jobs, our children, our husbands, our wives, our friends, our teachers, the people around us, our neighbors, how we affect people, the intimacy that we have with God, the struggles we go through, church wounds and all of that, meeting false prophets and all of that, and how all of these people affect us, meeting the right servant of God and how they affect us and how they help to build our faith and just keep us standing strong. So yes, I would say the Latteras Whitfield has got a thing on me now when it comes to my podcast. Like, I just wanted to say this. I had to say this. Sir, if you ever get to see this, Sir Latteras Whitfield, thank you. And yes, I'm still shacking up with you. If you want to understand what that means, please go watch that show. He's always saying that at the introduction of his show. All right, so I'll appreciate your comment as respectful as always. All right, goodbye for now. Ciao.